I think for me, like, definitely, when we're talking about a city, we're talking about a community, we're talking about people, we're talking about souls and lives. There's always more to everything. Even at a principle level, God has designed community for a reason. He said it is not good for this person, this man, to be alone. And He created community. And that's why for me, this idea, of the book, of really emphasizing community. A community is a collection of families, and families are groupings of individuals. Ultimately, when you're seeing that person up on the hill working, they are not working for themselves. It also speaks to how Johannesburg as a city came about. It is literally a city built on a hill, on mountains, created by man and his pursuit for prosperity. It's built on that. It's built on earth that used to be within the earth. And even today, we see these life-size pimples on the skin of our city, on the skin of our land, because someone came and was looking for prosperity. Exactly what these guys are doing. They're reminding us of what is really at the DNA of the city we call Johannesburg. And that identity obviously morphs and shifts and evolves. And that's why for me, it's really important to think about cities as a living thing. They are living organisms shrinking and growing in different times, developing relationships with people at such an intimate, idiosyncratic level. It's living in many ways. It breathes in and out. And that's how it's always been.
Baby, no more hanging around. Oh, no hanging around. Oh.
Yeah, I did such an amazing job with this book. Like, it really wouldn't be the same without her. She's such a brilliant designer, an excellent visual communication, extraordinaire artist designer. The way she sees layout is extraordinary. I've never seen anything like it. She has this simplicity about her creativity. It's really intense and colorful and textured and layered, but it always has this way of expressing itself in such a clean and beautiful arrangement of objects in a space, whether that's words on a page, whether that's furniture in a space and other spatial kind of creativities, creating crazy, insane collages, her photography, the way she works with her hands, jewelry, creative brand, advisory stuff. She comes with everything, and it always has this amazing way of beautifully, minimally, potently getting an idea across and create stuff that is endearing, Yaya's work goes to the heart. She and I work so great together, probably because of that as one factor, because I also come with a lot. Yeah, I come with many questions. I always have questions. It's crazy. I've always been curious. Everywhere I go, I always just want to see. I always wonder. I always wonder what it is I'm looking at, what's happening, how do the people feel? Because I think it always involves people. It's crazy. Yeah, but I'm really, really grateful for Yaya. And like I always tell her, it's the truth that people don't buy Word docs, I gave her a Word doc, and look what we have now. She created a masterpiece. When people look at any book, any of the books she's designed, and she's done a lot now and continues to do, she's a genius. No lies there. God has gifted her in such an amazing, interesting, different way. I've never come across anyone as insanely creatively gifted. She's truly one of a kind and challenges me all the time. Ooh, bars. From that perspective, I'm always growing when I'm around her. To my son, Leshored, through you I finally understand in real terms what it means to be made in the image of the Father. Each day you reintroduce me to myself, reflecting my own beauty and flaws beyond the natural, and stretching the limits of my understanding of what it is to be a father. I pray that this body of work reminds you of the power of your curious mind. It is a gift from God, but the world will constantly try to convince you otherwise. Don't be surprised by this, as the world does not know God, nor does it have the potential to understand His ways. As you grow and the seasons of your life change, always fight to remain curious. To ask the right question is far better than having the right answer because, after all, what helps humanity develop and grow is our capacity to wonder.